You've beaten Chelsea and you're through to the next round of the FA Cup. How important is it to maintain that momentum against West Brom?
Yes, I think it's key. Important to keep the momentum and try to get the 3 points for us to be in a good position on the table, and will be key for me. Chelsea is in the past, and we are very focused and conscious that the most important game is Saturday.
West Brom drew with Tottenham in April. How big a challenge and what sort of test do you think they pose on Saturday?
Yeah, for me the past is in the past, and I think that is a different season and different circumstance. And always it's tough to play. I think this season West Brom is doing a fantastic job. Always it's difficult to play against a team that is managing for Tony Pulis, and will be a tough game, will be a difficult game, like all the games that are on the Premier League.
This weekend you play before Chelsea, and you can cut the gap to 4 points at the top and also go into second. Do you think this is a good chance to apply the pressure on Chelsea?
I think when you play first than your opponent, always is a good opportunity to put pressure. We feel that in the opposite way last season, because we always played after Leicester, and always is. But it's true that today we are in a different period. It's a long way to the end of the season. I think it's not decisive to play before or to play after. But it's true, on the end of the season, that situation can affect. But today is not an important thing.
Do you prefer to play before or after?
On the end of the season, before.
Yeah. Dele Alli came off the bench to help you beat Aston Villa, and he's obviously scored 2 goals against Chelsea. How important is he in his form to your title challenge?
Dele is performing well, scoring a lot of goals and help the team to achieve our objective. Yes, I think we are talking a lot in the last few weeks about him, but I think it was fair to talk about him because he's showing a fantastic and great performance every time that he has the chance to play.
Slaven Bilic has said this morning that Dimitri Payet doesn't want to play for West Ham and is refusing to play for West Ham. Have you ever had a player refuse to play for you, and how did you deal with it?
No. In my career, no, never happened with me. No.
Okay.
That problem.
Is Dimitri Payet someone you'd be interested to sign if he was available?
West Ham is not my business. I cannot give you an opinion because what happened in West Ham is West Ham problem.
On Tuesday, Jose Mourinho spoke about the importance of the crowd at Old Trafford, how it helped Manchester United to beat Hull. How important do you think the crowd is at Tottenham to helping your team?
Always. I told you that it's very important for us, our fans, our ground. I think it's to create that atmosphere that was, and you can see again, Chelsea is a massive help for the team, and yes, I think for me the fans, our fans are important, very important part of the club. For that it's important to have a very good relationship, very good communication, and to make them proud and give every chance that we play, and to show the respect to your club, and always I think it's important and it's key for every club.
Okay. And Tom Carroll has been linked with a move away from White Hart Lane. Is he available to go out on loan or on a permanent deal?
There's a lot of rumors. It's true that we cannot keep that. Is maybe Tom is not playing and is not too much involved with the team, and we'll see what happens. But today is only rumors.
Okay, and one last one. Marcus Edwards How close is he to being fit, and is he going to play, or do you think he'll play a part in your first team squad this season?
It's always up to the player, no. But it's true that he's still recovering. But I think it's very close to start to train with the team again.
Okay, thank you.
Mauricio, you're in the midst of 3 weeks where you're just playing at the weekend, so you've got whole weeks in between matches. How much extra coaching do you do during that time? And do you, in a way, are you playing catch up for all the early parts of the season where you were playing largely midweek?
It's a good opportunity when you have the possibility to work to improve different aspects of the team, but not too much extra, because after Christmas we can work, but not too much, because it's not only that you need to care their body, the player body, if not their mind. We push a lot. No, we push a lot. I think all the players on the Premier League suffer a lot in that period, and for that now is a momentum to work. No quantity, if not quality, and it's for that not too much extra.
Does that particularly help for a game against West Brom? They were excellent at Chelsea and at Arsenal. Both those teams created very few chances against them. So sometimes the margins in this game are quite slight. You're not going to perhaps have the number of chances that you would normally create.
It will be a difficult game. If you saw the games, that is true. West Brom play against Chelsea or different teams, or Arsenal. They were very well organized, and yes, no, we will expect a very tough game, and it's sure that they will make us a very difficult, will put us in a very difficult situation with not space to play, and will be difficult to find that space to create a lot of chance. But we have time to work, and we'll see what happens. We are focused, and we know how we need to play, and then it's try to deliver and try to find that space on the pitch to try to create a lot of chance. But in Premier League always it's tough to find the space to create. No?
At this point of the season, do you think, in terms of the number of points you've won, are you ahead of schedule or about where you wanted to be?
I don't know. We are in a good position, and we're in a good position, in a position that we can fight for, and we can challenge for big things. That is most important. And then if we are ahead or not, it's too difficult to say yes or not. But the most important thing is that we are involved now in 3 competitions that we can go further and try to challenge for win titles. That is the most important for me. No?
And one last question. In terms of the way that your squad is, do you feel that it has all its various positions covered in depth, that you have lots and lots of different options?
Yes, I think that we build a squad that you can play, or we can play in a different shapes, different formation we can use, and that is important for us, because we are in a momentum now that we can be flexible in different opportunity. We can play or during the game, like was in Aston Villa, that we changed our formation in the last 20 minutes. I think that is important, and I am happy with my squad. Yes.
Mauricio, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Any injuries to report from training this week? Everybody fit?
Yes, only Eric, Lamela, and Marcus. The question before that is still recovering.
Just going back to Dele Alli, he signed a new contract in January of 2016, then again in September of 2016. Lots of talk, because of how high his performances have been, about possibly Spanish clubs like Barcelona and Real Madrid looking at him. Would you need to sit down again and almost improve his contract again to make sure that he does stay for the future?
I think that I think it's not a moment now to talk about that. I think he's happy. I think we cannot extend every few months contract and improve salary. I think and then I don't like to talk about rumors, but the most important is that he's happy, he's natural, and he's performing well, and that is the most important.
Going back to the Chelsea game, obviously it was great to get 3 points and beat a good rival, but was it also a huge psychological boost to know that you could get one over on a team who are performing so well?
Yes, but remember, a few months ago, after City, I think now is a moment to show that we learn, and we have in front a very tough game, and we need to show that we learned about a few months ago. If you remember, we dropped a little bit our performance after a fantastic victory, and now after Chelsea is a great opportunity to show that we deserve and keep the momentum. Is for us is will be key.
And have you noticed a difference in maturity in this squad from this time to this time last season?
Yes, it's true that I explained to you after the game that I was very pleased after Chelsea, because I think wasn't our best game, but we compete, and that maybe we miss a little bit last season to compete better in some games. And today is about maturity, it's about to learn, about experience. That is important. Doesn't mean that maybe we will win every game, but it's important to show that maturity, how we show it against Chelsea. That is important for try now to be more realistic and try to fight for bigger objective on them.
As you said, with West Brom, looking at that game, a very strict and organised side under Tony Pulis, is the key to getting 3 points there to be patient, and then when the chances do come, take them?
Yes, it's key. I think it's key. One of the keys is to be patient and try to move the ball quick, and try to find the space, try to move them, because they will play very deeper, and try to explode the counter-attack, and set pieces. And then it's important for us to be patient, to try to handle the ball in the better way, to try to avoid the counter-attack and try to find the space and gaps to try to create chance.
And finally, just for me,
Yes.
speaking to Eric Dyer yesterday, he was saying as well that West Brom are just one of those sides that you find a little bit difficult at times if you look at the record over the past few seasons. So again, it is another psychological thing to make sure you beat them, and it's another, I suppose, thing ticked up.
I think it's more, for me, the past is in the past, and I think it's to put that idea away. I am very focused in that season, very focused in that this will be a different game, and it's true. Maybe in the past happened, and to relate that result on the past. But for me, I don't care about that. It's a new game. It's a different game, different period. And I think it will be tough, because West Bromwich is doing a fantastic season so far, and it's because on Premier League always is difficult to play again every team.
Mauricio, you said last week that you hoped a change of scene would help Eric Lamela in his recovery. Just wondering if that's worked and what the latest is with Eric.
Yes, we every day we have information about. We receive all the information. Yes, he's doing well. Only that we cannot push too much, because it's about time that he can recover. But our idea is maybe 1 week more there, and then back to London, to here, and try to see in which level, and start to build his fitness to try to help the team as soon as possible.
Do you have a game in mind, maybe Wickham in the FA Cup? Is that something you're looking at?
No, difficult to say. And then I don't want to guess again because I think looks that was nothing. But look now the time that we lost him on the team.